Hi and welcome in this new video. As you may know and seen on Instagram, you see picture of entrepreneurs everywhere. They said try to sell the lifestyle of supercars, yacht, a lot of money, holiday on the Hawaii, and everything seems to be really perfect and they don't have to work a day of their life. Okay, this is not true because as you may know or not, every entrepreneur started from the bottom. And maybe not every, but a lot of successful people started from the bottom. And they at the beginning were not like they are now. And their lifestyle and everyday things are really different. I can say you this because I have seen a lot of videos, read some books, and I can tell you from my own experience that it's not like this. It's not if today you start a company, the next week you have your Lamborghini and you can go in holiday for 2 months. It's not true at the beginning. So now I am here and in this video to show you the upside and downside of entrepreneurship and the difference between an entrepreneurship, a business journey, and a simple job for someone else. So stay tuned from the end because there are things that probably you may not imagine that there are in the entrepreneurship. So it can help you to prevent from these things and help you to get successful. Let's start for the first point, the time freedom. A lot of entrepreneurs start this journey because they want a time and freedom, and at the beginning you don't have a lot of freedom and time because you probably don't have a lot of money and you cannot go travel wherever you want. But now that for example I have making some money, I can tell you that I already have my time freedom. If tomorrow I can go to the beach for 1 week, I can do it without a lot of problems. I should just organize some business meetings, but it's everything okay. But if you are on a normal 9 to 5 job, you pretty much have not a lot of time freedom. You work from this hour to this hour, and for the next year you have just 5 or depends weeks of holiday, and this is a really big difference, and it's why I chose this journey. So this it brings me to the next point that the normal work it's 9 to 5, and then in the morning before work you can do whatever you want, and after 5 you are in holiday, you can watch TV, go out, and you don't think at the work. But in entrepreneurship this doesn't exist. You cannot say, okay, I work from 9 to 5 and then the other hours I will go out and have fun or other things like this, because you will not go anyway if you do this. For example, I wake up at 7:30, I have breakfast and I start working around 8 in the morning, and then for some days I work until 11, but it's not straight. There are some hours where I go out, I eat, and I go to work out in the gym. But speaking about hours, I work more hours than a normal employee that do 8 or 9 hours a day of work. And at the moment I am paid maybe less because I am starting out and growing. So there are two phases of the thing. The next point, as I said before, it's holiday, and as an entrepreneur you don't have a limit of holiday of everything. You can go and make 1 year holiday, but you know that during the holiday your business doesn't grow, maybe it goes down, and this it doesn't feel you get bad, it makes you feel bad because when you are on holiday you know that you are losing potential money, and you don't want this, so you don't go a lot in holiday. For example, when I started I think, okay, I earn this much money every month, I can go out and travel for a week. But now that I earn this income, and if I wanna, I can go out and travel every week of the month, sorry, 1 week a month. I don't do it because I know that if I go out and travel, my business will go down and decrease. So for this moment, it's not the best thing to do. But just the thing that if I want to do it, I can do it. It's amazing. The next point is payments. This is a really interesting topic, because if you work a 9 to 5, you know exactly that at the end of the month you will earn this much money. But in entrepreneurship, you will earn money during all the month when the payments come. The downside is that you don't know exactly what the next month look like. You can have an idea, but you cannot say the exact number of the money that you will earn. So this maybe it can be a little bit difficult at the beginning if you should plan some investments or some payments. And then there can be people that doesn't pay you or doesn't pay you in the time. I had amazing clients that pay me the next day I give the check, or I had clients that doesn't give me my money. They don't wanna pay, they search excuse, and they don't wanna pay my service. And this can be a problem, and you should try to learn and quickly see if the person is really serious about this or not. So this is a big downside of entrepreneurship. But get income like every week, it's really good, I can tell you. The next point is people. Working as an entrepreneur, you can choose the people that works with you, and you can choose if you wanna do a business with a person or not. For example, I refused a client because he doesn't seem very serious, and this person wanted that I went to his house for the business meeting, and I have a rule that I don't go to personal houses for the business meeting, especially at the first business meeting. So I should tell no, and it's better for me because I will take the energy and the space for other my clients that I already have. But if you work a 9 to 5, you will always be around the same people, and maybe you don't like these people, and this can be really bad because your work will go down, your happiness and everything, it get worse. But if you wanna become an entrepreneur, you know that you will be in contact of a lot of people. The best thing is networking a lot of people and know a lot of people. So more people know about your service, and more potential client you can have. The next point is emotions. I have tried both 9 to 5 and entrepreneurship. I can say that 9 to 5 it's a simple emotional model. You wake up in the morning, you're sad. When you finish work, you are happy. At the Monday, you are sad. At the Friday, you are happy. This is pretty much what is going on the mind of employee. But in entrepreneurship, your emotional day will be like this. You will feel happy 20 times a day, and you will feel sad 20 times a day. It's really a combination and a mix of emotion, because maybe in the morning you have a good news from your new client, but at the evening you have problem with a client because he asked a service that maybe it's difficult to create it, and you will stay here and have a bad time. It really can change. The next point is watch the beginning and the long-term goal, because if you watch just the beginning, you can say it, the 9 to 5 job, it's better because you can get your money, your safety, you go do your thing. But for example, after 10 years, it's the right thing to do or not. For example, I have already made this in my mind, and I find that for me it's better to sacrificate like 3-5 years of my life to get a best life than or enjoy a little bit, have more money in my 20s, but then on my 30 and 40 I will have a scratchy and shitty life. And I chose the entrepreneurship way, and I advise to you to do the same because it's really better. The next point is as an entrepreneur you will spend a lot of time alone, working, reading, learning, watching videos, driving from clients. It's really an alone work. You are not, if you don't have employee, you're working every day alone, and if you are not good with yourself with this, maybe it can be difficult. But if you are a normal employee, you will always be surrounded of people, clients, bosses and everything. And this depends on your personality type, but personally I like to stay alone more than the day so I can focus more and get my goals. Yes, it was better at the work if you work with good people, because you laugh and you have more fun, but you can get less done. So we go to the next point. Yes, I have a long list. The next point is what do you want to look like your story when you are old? For example, if you should write a book at 80 years old about your life, would someone read your book? This is a really interesting concept that I heard on Tai Lopez's podcast, and this is, for example, now I'm trying to think this every time and every day when I am working on this. I have a great story to tell you already now. I can tell you that 1 year ago I was sitting here on my desk working all day without going out. I just work, eat, gym, and it brings the results that I have now. And now I can enjoy a little bit more, but I am always on working and on track. So as this is really better and really more interesting than say, okay, I worked for the past 5 years to McDonald's or the grocery store and give people fries from 5 in the morning to 11. It's not a good story, and this should always be in your mind when you're making some choices. The last point is opportunities. As you may know, entrepreneurship will give you a lot of opportunities, and you can pretty much change whatever you want. But if you do a 9-to-5 simple job, you will not be surrounded of opportunities, and you are not trained to see these opportunities. The other point is status. As an entrepreneur and successful person, you will get a higher status, and the people in your local area will speak more about you because of your courage and your service and what you do, and maybe the things that you own, if you have a great house or an amazing car. And this will create a big status for you that will help you to get other more opportunities and meet people with higher status and create a good networking. I have the last point, then I have finished the video, but this is really important. It's about the money. Don't just follow the money, because if you watch the graph of the money of a 9-to-5 job, it's like this, and maybe it can go a little bit up with some career promotion or something like this. But if you want entrepreneurship, it starts from zero, but then it go up exponentially and without a limit. You can pretty much earn whatever you want, like Jeff Bezos, that earn a lot of money. So my final advice to you is to think at all these points and make the right decision and choose an entrepreneur path. For example, you can start your business from side while you are working or your 9 to 5, and then once you make some money on your business, you leave your work 9 to 5. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's so, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.